Hello everyone and welcome to Vizrt Tuesday tutorials. My name is Richard Evans. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Today I'd like to show you a new update to the macros system on the 2-stripe and 4-stripe control panels, allowing for one-touch macro use and making your life in TriCaster land a lot easier. So, let me show you how it's done, son! Alright, so I have my TriCaster 2 Elite interface up and running, and I have my 2-stripe control panel here on my desk. We're going to combine these and start taking a look at one-touch macros, which is available for the newest update to your TriCaster on Vizrt.com. Alright, now today I'm going to show you how to do this on a 2-stripe control panel, but just so you know, the same concept also applies to the 4-stripe control panel, so I only have so much desk real estate to show you this. So 2-stripe, 4-stripe works the same way. Alright, so from here, let's go ahead and I'm going to zoom into my control panel because we only really need to be taking a look at this section of our control panel today. And if we go back to my TriCaster, let's start taking a look at the macros that I have set up. All right, so let's go to Configure Macros, and you'll see I just have 2 macros for today's example. One is going to be my show intro, and then one resets my intro. So let's go ahead and play those just so you see what happens here. So the show intro, what that does is it'll take my downstream keyer number 1 off screen. Then I'll do a virtual camera push into my virtual set, bring up my lower third for today's headlines, and then a few seconds later, get rid of that headline, my downstream keyer. And then my reset, it'll just bring my downstream keyer back up and do a virtual pull on my virtual set just to take it back to square one. Okay, so another way of getting access to your macros is on the control panel. What you can do is hold down the macro button here, and what that will do is it will change your program row and preview row into a place for you to add different macros to it, okay? But let's say that you are going through and you're switching your show pretty rapidly and you need to have access to your program row, but you still want to have access to your macros with just a touch of a button. Well, what we're going to do today is show you how to do that. And this particular process is going to turn your downstream keyer delegate into a one-touch macros system. So let me show you how to do that. Basically, let me show you first on the downstream keyer side of things. I'll go to downstream keyer number 3. And you'll see on the interface, right now I have mix effect number 1 as my downstream keyer source for DSK3. But if I press these blue buttons up here at the top, you'll see that it switches my sources for that particular downstream keyer. So for this example, we're going to turn our downstream keyer into a macro delegate system. So what's awesome about this is you're going to have 4 different pages of 16 different areas to store your macros, okay? So let's go ahead and I'm going to start off on page 1 of this. So to turn your downstream keyer delegate into a macro one-touch delegate, all you have to do is double tap the downstream keyer button that you want to use. So I'll start on number 1 and we'll double tap it, click, click. And now you'll see when I do that, that my keyer number 1 is now blinking to let you know you are now in one-touch macro mode. Okay, so now let's go through on the interface and start assigning macros to these buttons. So from here, I'll go to my show intro, and at the bottom, click to assign a trigger. Click that, and I'm going to press number 1 on my row here. There you go. So you see that is now illuminated. And then let's go to reset, and we'll click that, and we'll put that in number 2. All right. So now you have these 2 are now your macros, and you know that because this is blinking. Okay. So let's go ahead and fire them off. Right. Let's press number 1, and there goes my show intro. There's my lower third. Take it off. Ta-da! Awesome. And then I'll press 2. Resets it, puts it back to normal. Cool. And then if you want to get back into your downstream keyer delegate, just press the button again. That color will turn solid, and you are back to where you had it before. All right? So what's awesome about this is you can customize this however you like. You have 4 different pages now to play around with. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to go back to downstream keyer number 3, and let's start putting macros in here. So I'll double tap that. You'll see, again, it's blinking. So let's put another trigger in here for my show intro. Click that. And let's put it on 15 this time. Cool. And then reset, do the same thing, but we'll put this on 16 so it's easier to get to. All right, and let's go ahead and run those macros again. 15. Hey, there we go. There's one. Get that downstream keyer out of here. Whoop. All right, and then let's press reset and back to square one. So a lot of cool things you can do with this to combine and customize your show, and it gives you a lot of flexibility when producing your show. So I highly recommend playing around with this. It's really cool, and of course, you know, this is fun. So have some fun. So, as you can see, this update to the 2-stripe and 4-stripe control panels improves your flexibility and allows you to customize your TriCaster productions even further. Now, for more tutorial videos like this one, make sure that you subscribe to the Vizrt YouTube channel at youtube.com/VizRTofficial. And for more information on Vizrt products and services, contact your local Vizrt partner or check out our website, Vizrt.com. And for formalized product training, I highly recommend checking out Viz University at vizrt.com/community/viz-university. And if you're working with Vizrt products and posting your work with them on social media, tag us using the hashtag Vizrt. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon for another episode of Vizrt Tuesday Tutorials.